Hey everybody, Low Jockey here. Can anybody guess what this symbol is? 3, 2, 1. Puma. It's the Puma brand. You got it right. Now, we recognize these brands, and these brands came from somewhere, but I'm here to reveal my own brand. You see what I'm saying? This video is pretty much investing in yourself. So I got my gear. Now this makes me feel real good. I mean, I like Puma for a lot of years, but I like my logo too. And I found this little place at a truck stop. It's right off of, it's on 69, right before you go into Michigan. And it's at a Petro. And this guy, I mean, the embroidery is awesome on this shirt. So it costs a little bread, but whatever. I'm thinking like, man, it makes me feel good. But anyway, this video is about investing in yourself. Investing in yourself. But first of all, I just want to give a shout out to my wife because she had an emergency. She called me, and if you're married, you know what I'm talking about. Your wife calls you with problems. You're halfway across the country. There's nothing you can do. So you have to support them from a distance. So my wife called me. She didn't want to call me. I guess she thought I was stressing out, to let me know that the heat went out on my truck. I got a Chevy Tahoe. So the heat wasn't working. And she didn't know what to do. So she drove to work a couple of times, freezing. So, you know, I'm sitting here like, damn, I had that happen to me in the past. What did I do? So I started watching YouTube videos, okay? And even my wife looked it up. She knew it was the heater core, but she didn't know what it's about. And I know I had this repair a long time in the past. To make a long story short, the heater core it was low on antifreeze. So, you know, your heater core is up high, the antifreeze is circulating down here, not going through the core to bring heat to the vehicle. So, with all that long story, I just want to say, if your wife calls you or you get home and you find out that the heat on your vehicle is not working good, check the antifreeze levels. Don't take it to Chevy or whoever and they try to tell you the heater core is bad and you got to replace it. So for about $7-8, my wife, I'm proud of her, put some antifreeze in the truck. Now she has heat, and it allows me to stay out here and do what I'm doing a little longer with no interruptions. So I just want to give a shout out to her. But again, I'm Low Jockey. Well, Low Jockey. I'm not the Low Jockey. My name is Jermichael, but Low Jockey LLC is my company. And I'm so proud of this shirt. You know, I'll probably get another one made. I mean, there it is right there. It says Low Jockey. I mean, it's very high quality. This dude, he got this machine that I know it costs thousands of dollars. It costs a little bit of money to make the design, but the next time I come back, I'm just gonna get just the logo here. I got the hat. That's a little overboard. I look like, you know how them old veterans are. I am a vet. You know, they get hats. Well, I was in the whatever, and it just wraps around the hat. That's a little overwhelming, but I'll probably just go with the logo, but nobody knows me, so I put Low Jockey. Anyway, I just want to talk about investing in yourself. I got my own truck. How did I get my truck? I just told myself I'm getting my own truck. Last year, I went through a winter, and it was horrifying for me, and I could not control where I wanted to go. You know, I had to go into harm's way a lot of times, and I told myself, this is not happening again. I need to get my own truck so I can dictate where I want to go, okay? Granted that I have just picked the load, like I'm right outside of Michigan, so I'm in a cold place. I just booked the load. I'm gonna go from Fort Wayne, Indiana, after I leave this load, go to Virginia, and take myself to Appleton, Wisconsin, okay? But granted, last year I didn't have problems with Wisconsin. I went to Madison a lot, but I booked that load, but I chose to do it. I also looked at the weather, and I know it's gonna be warm for next week. It's better too. I would rather bust ass for myself and reap all the rewards than to do it for somebody else. I don't know if y'all know it, but back in 2005, I got my CDL. I drove for what, about 7 years. I don't know, it was my first time. I had just got out of the Army. I did that. Stopped that. Then I got a job working on aircraft, which I liked, okay? I started working on planes. I remember it was in Alabama. I ain't gonna say the name of the place. I made a lot of money. I didn't spend no time with my family. So my wife got used to it. She was like, hey, are you gonna be with us this weekend? Nope. Get the card, swipe, swipe, swipe. She had a great time, and I was just working. And I did good work, okay? Don't get me wrong. But then, it came to a point where I had something odd to happen. I wanted to take 3 days off. Never took time off. I had accumulated like 150 hours of that, what do you call it? Just off time. PTO. I put in to take 3 days off. I think the guy calls me on like a Tuesday, and he said, hey, you better be at work tomorrow. I'm like, what the hell? What is he talking about? I said, hey man, I put in for my time off. You can do whatever you want to do. To make a long story short, they fired my ass. They fired me. The same guy who worked hundreds of hours for them, they fired me. And I want to thank them for that. That's the best thing they could have ever did, because I would have still been a little machine. They told me what time to go on break, when to eat, you know, all this stuff, man. And then as a grown man, you got to ask people for time off. Kind of like what these trucking companies trying to do. You know, you got to ask permission to take time off. I was a sheet metal mechanic. It was like a body mechanic for a car. Just think about it, a body work on a car. I did it on the plane. Everything from lightning strikes to repairing the skin on the plane to redoing all the frames and stuff inside. But never mind that. I worked my butt off. I remember, I think I might still have a record at that place. If anybody, I think I worked, I want to say 94 hours in a week. Maybe, I think the most I worked in a week was 104 hours. Stupid, 15-hour days. On purpose, okay? On purpose. I would get home, I would leave home, my family would be asleep. When I get back home, they're still asleep. That's because they went and had their day and came back. And I busted my tail for these people, busted my tail. I never took no time off. Made a lot of money. This is the first time I started hitting 100,000 a year. I also believe that trucking companies need to change the way they pay. The cent per mile is bogus, and they should pay percentage. I don't care, because everybody reaps the reward of what's going on. You know, you can't just run a guy ragged, and that's unsafe. If a guy knows he's got to run 3,000 miles a week, and I see it, I saw it today. Some of these company drivers, they go through work zones. They can't do but 64, 65, and they do it all through the work zones. They don't give a crap, because that's the only time they can pass somebody, and they feel like if they get slowed down, they're not going to make whatever they're trying to make. You know, it's just, it's terrible. Even though I got most of my people I know work cent per mile. This is my opinion, so hopefully nobody's offended. You'll be more safe. You're not worrying about trying to do 3,400 miles in a week and all of this crap. You get a chunk of the pie. But they don't want to tell you how much these loads pay, and that's why I like being here at JB Hunt, okay? So if you ever thought about being an independent contractor, you ever thought about coming to JB Hunt, that's cool. You can do that. You can use my driver code. What is it? HALJ53. That's me, Load Jockey. You can probably tell them Load Jockey. That's why I got my name registered as my company. You can tell them my name is Jermichael. You can tell them HALJ53. Also, a lot of my friends and a lot of people comment, hey man, why didn't you go to Landstar? I challenge all of y'all watching this. Go watch 10 Landstar videos. Okay, 10 of them. I want you to watch the most recent ones. Watch 5 most recent and 5 most watched, and you will see a theme. It's not like they say it is, okay? It's not. I'm gonna try to make a video comparing JB Hunt to Landstar, but it's two different things. But everybody takes a crap on JB Hunt. Check it out. What percentage do they pay at Landstar? 65%. JB Hunt, 65%. JB Hunt, you don't have to negotiate with all these agents. You don't have to worry about somebody trying to blackball you every week. For every story that you see a guy doing great on Landstar, it's a bunch of people doing bad. And I'm sure it's the same over here with JB Hunt also. You can manage yourself. I hear a lot of people talking about driving really fast, like that's the way to go. Man, you just out there driving fast. If you got an appointment, that's a set appointment, just get there when you need to get there. If you're driving fast, you're just blowing money out the exhaust tank anyway, okay? So this is turning into some kind of crazy rant. But I just want to say that JB Hunt ain't that bad, y'all. I haven't been here long enough to give a full synopsis of everything that can go wrong. All I know is right now, we're getting close to Christmas. I don't know about freight rates. I just know that my pockets are starting to get a little heavier at the end of the week. Now you can put that with whatever you want. I don't know if it's demand right now because of Christmas time. I haven't been here long enough. I had people tell me in the comments, save your money because after this run it might be slow, and they made me right, and I am saving my money to a certain extent because I believe that you need to circulate your money. You need to do stuff. You need to spend money on stuff that's going to help you make money. It's kind of like your blood system. If you got blood in your body that's not moving, it's going to clot. It's going to, you know, they got to do some surgery. You got to cut some limbs off. You know what I'm saying? So circulate your money. Don't just let it sit there. If you know you got a bill that's sitting there, pay that thing, man. Make the money move. You got to make it move. That's all I can say. Now, yeah, initially you might have to save the money, whatever. I believe that anybody who wants to get their own truck, they can get it. All I'm saying is invest in yourself. You know, we always working for somebody else. Puma is not even a big brand, okay? They're a big brand. Well, I guess they are. In Europe, they're a big deal. In the US, it's not. But this Puma can represent a lot of things. This could be Puma. This can be a trucking company. This can be a major corporation or whatever. And you invest in this before you invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to put together, you know, a lot of people might not know how to start an LLC. I'm gonna try to put a video together for that. People might not know how to go and start their business bank account. I might have to do something like that. Just simple. I'm no genius. I learned everything off of YouTube. You know, from the start of even making a YouTube video, I learned how to make YouTube videos from a 14-year-old girl. How to edit them, how to make the thumbnails from a child, okay? So if you ever thought about stuff like that, YouTube is a great place. It's just as good as it is bad, okay? That's all I want to say. And also, like I said, here I am, Low Jockey, back at you with another video, baby. Invest in yourself. If you got any questions you want to know about JB Hunt, you can hit me. I do have an email address. It's info@lowjockey.com. Is it? info@lowjockey. That's it. info@lowjockey.com. If I said it wrong, it will be correct right about here when I edit this video, okay? So go there, ask me your questions. And some people watch some of my past videos at other companies I work for. They want to know, hey, is this a good place to work? Is this a good place to start? I tell them the truth. I'm not sugarcoating anything. All I want to say is JB Hunt is not bad. Invest in yourself. Remember to like and subscribe to the videos, the channel. I'm getting closer to getting some steam to get the 1,000. I'm going to come up with some more winter safe driving kits. I'm going to go to my backup, somebody who got years and years of experience with truck driving. Years and years and years. He's owned several trucks, him and his wife. I'm not going to say their name, Ben and Peggy. I'm not going to say their name, Peggy and Ben. I'm not going to say their name because they're my secret go-to people. And I haven't even met these people yet. The community on YouTube is just that powerful. I was at a job. This man watched my video. I don't know how. We became good friends. And I feel like I know them. I don't even know what they look like. But one day, I hope to get to meet these people. I feel like I know them already, like they're my uncle and auntie. So Ben and Peggy, I'm about to pick your brain. These guys ask me some questions. I'm gonna be looking for you guys to help me with them. So again, invest in yourself. Low Jockey, I'm out.